Hey book besties, and welcome back to Booked with Becca. If you're new here, my name is Becca and I'm obsessed with books. In today's video, I'm going to be diving deep into Nicholas Sparks' book, The Rescue. The Rescue has been my favorite book for as long as I can remember, but before I get into the video, I would like to remind everybody to like and subscribe if you'd like more content like this. A small-town romance that features Denise Holton, her 4-year-old son Kyle, and a smoking hot firefighter named Taylor. While driving into Edenton, North Carolina, a severe storm hits, and Denise runs off the side of the road. When she comes to, having passed out after hitting her head on the steering wheel, she looks into the devastating eyes of Taylor McGaden. Her shock at seeing this hunk is quickly diminished when she realizes that Kyle is not in the car. As a kid with severe learning disabilities, not being able to talk well being the main effect of his disability, Denise is afraid that he will never be found. The story continues with a nighttime search and rescue, a car over a bridge, and a deadly fire. So what happens, you may ask? Well, you'll just have to read the book to find out. I'm not here to ruin the plot for you. I'm here to make sure you read it. I am personally a big fan of romance, which you will find out if you stick around this channel. This book has it all for me. The small town trope is one of my favorites, which is probably one of the main reasons I have loved this book since I was a teenager. The relationship between Denise and Kyle is what everyone hopes for when they have a son. You can tell that Denise would do absolutely anything for Kyle and just wants him to thrive, not out of selfish reasons, but because she doesn't want him to feel like an outcast when he gets older. As the story progresses, we see Kyle getting more and more confident when speaking. There are obvious advancements that are made, while we still see that he is struggling with the whole theory of talking. Because of Kyle, Denise is skeptical to get involved with Taylor until she realizes that the best thing for Kyle is Taylor. Like Sparks writes in The Rescue, you're going to come across people in your life who will say all the right words at all the right times, but in the end, it's always their actions you should judge them by. It's actions, not words, that matter. Now let's talk about Taylor and the people he brings along with him for the journey. Taylor is a firefighter and known widely in his community. Mitch, his best friend, is also a firefighter and helps Taylor figure out his feelings when things start to get serious with Denise and Kyle. Growing up most of his life without a father, Taylor knows the difficulties of having a single mother. While his mother does everything in her power to make up for the fact that his father passed away when he was 9, he always felt a void where his father should have been. Having this knowledge, Taylor does his best to be that father figure to Kyle that he needs. When Denise and Taylor aren't together, Taylor finds time and ways to interact with Kyle that makes Kyle feel normal. Whether that is a game of catch at a country picnic or playing in the dirt with trucks. Taylor even lets Kyle drive his truck down the dirt road to Denise's house at one point. Kyle sentimentally calls Taylor Foeman, which is his way of saying fireman, and Taylor from the jump calls Kyle Little Man. One of my favorite scenes, because it is kind of funny but also so heart-wrenching, is when Kyle won't answer Denise when she is calling to him, and she gets a little angry with him. The scene goes something like this. "What is your name? Is it Kyle?" Denise asks. Kyle shook his head. "He's not Kyle. He's Little Man." She ran through it again, making sure she understood what he was saying. "Little man?" she asked. Kyle nodded triumphantly and smiled, his anger suddenly receding as quickly as it had come. "He's Little Man," he said again, and all Denise could do was stare at him. Little Man. This moment is significant in changing Denise's mind about whether or not she should be wary of letting Taylor into her and Kyle's lives. To all of you that aren't into smutty romance, those who only like the romance aspect and just want a feel-good love story, this is the book for you. There is very minimal spice involved, and the romance is a roller coaster of emotions, but will leave you feeling completely in love with the family that they make together. As always, I hope you did enjoy this video, and be sure to like, subscribe, and be sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an update. And if there is a book you want me to read and review, leave it in the comments. Bye!